The United States has money problems, a lot of money problems. One of those money problems is it costs too much money to make money. An article came out recently talking about how much it costs to make pennies and nickels. To make a penny, it cost about 2.5 cents. To make a nickel, it cost over 11 cents. So this is obviously a problem. Well, the president's solution for this problem is to encourage people who make money to find cheaper metals and minerals or whatever else they use to make pennies in order to bring the cost down of manufacturing. Well, this doesn't really address the problem, because the problem isn't that there's not enough pennies. There's plenty of pennies out there. People have hundreds, thousands. I've even heard people having hundreds of thousands of pennies, either because they're too lazy to spend them or because some people are crazy and they just like saving massive amounts of pennies for whatever reason. So we have to figure out how to give people incentive to spend those pennies, to take those pennies to the bank, or otherwise get them out there in circulation. So how do we do that? Well, I have an idea. You give people one-tenth of a cent more than the penny is worth for every penny that they turn in. So, for example, a person can take in 100 pennies to the bank, and the bank will give them $1.10. Or you take in $100 in pennies, and they give you $110. This is, say now you're going to try to make 100 pennies. Well, like I said, it costs 2.5 cents for every penny. So to make 100 pennies, that's going to cost you $2.50. So that costs $1.50 more to make 100 pennies. Or my idea, it would only cost 10 cents more to allow people to trade in 100 pennies. So that's a big difference, and that would obviously save a lot of money, especially when you consider over the millions and millions and millions of pennies that people would turn in instead of trying to manufacture these pennies. The second idea is to get rid of the nickel. There is absolutely no reason that we need a nickel. Don't get me wrong, if people still have nickels, they can still use it or whatever, but don't make it. There's no reason to continue to make it anymore. People will say, well, why not the penny instead? Why not eradicate the penny? Well, the penny is necessary. If you get rid of the penny, then people are unable to pay any sum between 5 and 10 cents. So say something costs $1.07. Well, they're going to have to either round up or round down. So what is a corporation going to do? If something costs $1.07, is a corporation going to round down to $1.05 and lose 2 cents on the transaction? Of course not. They're going to round up and charge you 3 more cents. And that adds up. 3 cents here, 2 cents here, so on and so forth. And that adds up. And like I said, the corporations aren't going to take a ding. They're going to put it on you. You're going to be charged just extra money for absolutely no reason other than there's just no more pennies. So the penny is a necessity, but the nickel is not. If something costs $1.05 and say you don't have a nickel, well, you just got to dish out 5 pennies. There's absolutely just no need for the nickel whatsoever. And also, if there's no nickel, that encourages people to use their pennies. Since you don't have that nickel, you have to put out 5 cents in pennies. Or instead of using a nickel and 4 pennies to get 9 cents, you actually have to use 9 cents. So that's also going to encourage people to put the pennies into circulation. So anyhow, that's my idea. Obviously, the president's probably never going to see this, but maybe at least one of you guys to put the idea out there. Tell somebody else, because this would save us massive amounts of money, and it just boggles my mind that they want to make more money, make more pennies, make more nickels. That's not what we need. One thing that we don't need in this country is more pennies floating around. I see plenty of pennies just laying around on people's shelves and under cushions and so on and so forth. That's what we don't need, is more pennies. We just got to get them into circulation. Take it easy, guys.